Hello, Horizon Hawks. It's Mr. Olson here, and I'm excited to talk to you about our walk-up library checkout at Horizon, and it's starting very soon. So pay attention to this presentation, and you will learn about how you can participate in our checkout. Our opening date for walk-up library checkout is Friday, October 16th. And each of our library days will be from 12 noon to 3 p.m. So it'll be in the afternoon during asynchronous learning time. And after the first day, it'll be every Tuesday and Friday. And it will be located at the Horizon front courtyard and entryway. So when you arrive at Horizon, you will park or you will walk to Horizon and you will come up to the front entry. Our October dates include October 16th, 20th, 23rd, 27th, and 30th. And of course, properly worn face coverings and physical distancing will be required as we participate. The first step in your participation in our walk-up library is to place hold and/or make requests for books. The two main ways we want you to do this is by placing a hold on our library website and making a request through our Microsoft form. A third option is to email me with your requests, but we want you to only use this if the other two options do not work for you. So we prefer you to make holds or requests through Microsoft Forms. I'm not going to go into details about these two because I have separate videos on how to make holds and requests via forms. So take a look at those videos for more details about how you can make those holds and requests. Step 2 is to come and pick up the books. You can drive or walk to Horizon during our open hours, which will be 12 noon to 3 p.m. on each of the open days. And we encourage you to bring your school book bag to store and transport your library books. Everyone should have gotten a school book bag at the beginning of the year with your name on it. And so you should use that to transport books back and forth. Properly worn face coverings, meaning they fit well and they're over your mouth and nose, must be worn by all parents and students at all times while participating. When you arrive, you'll wait in a physically distanced line at least 6 feet apart and marked by spots on the sidewalk, just like in our example. When you get to the front of the line, the library staff, including me, Mr. Olson, and Mrs. Henry, will retrieve the books you've requested or placed on hold and check out books to students. You may check up to 3 books at a time. And once they are checked out, you'll put those books in your book bag and return home. Unfortunately, we are not able to hang out and stay. Once you have your books, you have to take off and head back home. I want to briefly go over how to properly wear your face covering when you arrive at school. We want to make sure everyone is fully safe when they arrive. So please choose a mask that is 2 or more layers of washable, breathable fabric. Make sure that it completely covers your nose and mouth. And it should fit snugly against the sides of your face and not have gaps. Do not pick a mask that makes it hard to breathe or made out of a material that makes it hard to breathe, like vinyl. Masks should not have valves which would allow air to escape and spread onto other people. And you shouldn't use N95 or disposable surgical masks. You should wear a cloth face covering. We need to save those disposable and N95 masks for our healthcare workers. Some other good reminders about how we should not wear our mask. It should not be worn around the neck, on your forehead, under your nose. That's a big problem I see. It needs to be over your nose. It needs to not be only on your nose, on your chin, dangling from your ear, or on your arm. For your mask to work, it needs to be properly worn over your mouth and nose. Some of you may have some library books missing from last year. If you have any library fines for lost or damaged books, you can pay by cash or check for those books on site on our library days, because you will not be able to check out new books until your library fines are paid or any overdue books are safely returned. But don't worry, if you have the books, there are no fines for library books returned safely to Horizon. We only charge fines for books that are completely lost or for books that are returned with unrepairable damage. So step 3 in our process is to return the books. Books may be checked out for up to 2 weeks. So if you check out books on a Tuesday, you would have one Tuesday and then the next Tuesday to return them. But you can come as many days as you want. So if you check out books on Tuesday and are finished with them, you can return them on Friday and pick out new books. Notices will be emailed every Monday for any books that are overdue, lost, or damaged. But don't forget, even if your book is overdue, there are no fines or fees as long as your book is returned safely to Horizon. You can return your books any Tuesday or Friday from 12 noon to 3 p.m. during our walk-up library checkout. When you return your books, you will place them in the designated bins. They will look like this, and they will say library book return. You will place them in there, and all books will be quarantined for at least 7 days before being circulated again. So when you check out books from the school library, you can be sure that they have been safely quarantined after someone has checked them out and used them. So we hope to see you soon at the Horizon Walk-Up Library. Horizon Hawks succeed every day.